So should we play some intro music?
Um, yeah, I got you, dude. Did you want some of this? Welcome back to Pod Dogs.
Again.
Again. We're just I don't know. We just do this.
Thanks for
whenever we
sticking
like.
with us. Yeah.
Yeah, thanks, Art. We appreciate it.
Big shout out. Got to see him last weekend. Or maybe 2
Wow.
weekends already. Last weekend, yeah.
You got to go see our biggest fan?
I did.
Any
I
notes on the
figured
show?
I'd go support the fans. Yeah. Any notes? He said keep going.
Mm.
Because he likes hearing these voices when he's moving pallets at work.
Well, you are just in luck today, my friend.
Here are our voices.
Here are our voices. And on today's show, I think we'll discuss a little bit about Attack on Titan. Got a little bit of a news dump. And then we'll talk about what's going on with you, Matt, in your life.
No, I don't want to talk about my life.
And then we'll talk a little bit about what's going on in my life, and then Matt will have some commentary, and we'll probably end it.
We'll
just
talk
like
about your life.
Yeah, we'll do that. So,
well, maybe we should semi-address the semi-elephant not in the room.
we're missing a buddy right now. He's busy.
Yeah, he's busy.
Bob is.
Can I tease that there's news?
I mean, I think you're already doing it.
Is that safe for every one listener here that may or may not know? It's kind of weird. All listeners that are probably listening probably already know anyway.
They might, or they might not.
Yeah, or they might not. But we'll throw out a teaser just in case.
Was that the teaser?
That was it. There's just a surprise. Someone's not here. I wonder why.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, when he comes back, I'm sure we'll let him explain. Until then, we're going to talk about cartoons.
Well, cartoons. Why are we going to talk about cartoons?
Because we said that we were going to watch Attack on Titan and talk about it.
Tell them the plan, though. The actual full plan.
Well, the plan, if I understood it correctly, it's been a few weeks.
Oh.
Wow.
Look, this Denver team it's like Beetlejuice, dude. It's like
Jesus.
you talk about him and he shows up.
Oh. I don't have a recording feed of this.
I don't either.
So people are hearing us being excited, but they don't see why I'm excited.
Oh, man.
Look at him.
What a face.
He's out.
Hey, green zebra. Hi, green zebra.
Oh my God. Oh, is he waking up?
Nah, he's about to fart.
How you doing over there, Bob?
I'm doing good. Chelsea's snoozing.
That's
trying to give her a little break.
Good, dude. It is now
one of
your
those things
time
where
to shine.
it was one of those like, oh yeah, like I'm not that tired, and then like she passed out pretty quick, and her arms like just like limp fell to the ground.
Oh.
Is your Kelsey's mom's there? Yeah.
Yeah, but she's also sleeping right now because she's 3 hours ahead, like Michigan time, all that kind of thing.
Right.
Yeah. So
by the way, we're quote unquote live.
That's fine.
But I don't think there's video of young Buck.
It's okay, even if there was, no big deal.
Yeah. So for those listening, we're getting a perfect image of Theo right now. Which I don't even
Who's
think.
Theo?
Yeah, we didn't even explain who Theo is.
Yeah, who are you? Who are you?
This is next generation pod dog, spawn of Bobby.
It's a pod pup.
Pod pup, yeah.
You got a pod pup.
The first one.
God, he looks so innocent and cute right now.
Yeah, he just ate and got changed, so he's just like in I'm a take a nap mode. He was awake, I don't know, 30, 45 minutes ago, so now he's all tired. Huh, you're all tired.
Dude,
yeah.
It's only been a few days since baby's been home.
Yes, since Saturday.
How's it been?
Are the mittens to prevent scratching?
Yeah. He got really sharp nails. It's hard only because like you want to be like so attentive, so you're like awake all the time, and then all the days kind of like blend together just with the lack of sleep.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, but It's fine with two of us. It was okay because we could kind of like switch off. But
Mhm.
now that we have a third person, once we can throw mother-in-law in the rotation, it'll be a lot better.
Now you're
We can
both.
get more than like 3. I think the most we've ever gotten in one sitting is like 3 hours because Chelsea has to pump every 2 to 3 hours.
And
So it's like even if she gets a full nap in, she still has to get up. She can't get like a 6 hours in.
ooh, you're both on a paternity leave right now, yeah?
No, I'm not. She is.
Whoa.
Yeah, I'm still like my job was like, no, you have to work for us for a year before we give you paternity leave.
Oh my god.
I was like, oh, okay, so I guess I'll figure that out.
What do It's like I kind of get it, but I kind of don't. Like this whole like, oh, you're on probation for a whole year until you can get any type of benefit. Like, dude.
Yeah, it sucked because since we were like a job acquisition. This is him farting. Uh, like technically, I've been working in this company for over 10 years, so like I should have it. But like since we got acquired by a bigger organization, like all my seniority just goes away,
Yeah,
and it's like you start fresh.
that's a bunch of bullshit. I'm not a fan of that.
I was okay. Well, thanks, guys.
Yeah. So I guess well then what the hell? So in a year, once you're up for you can use your paternity leave, I guess you use it for a second baby then, not the first?
Oh,
So
use it at the year mark.
so the HR lady told me I can use my leave or I can like activate it at any time before he turns 1. So in December, I'll be working for them for a year at the beginning of December this year. So I can use the paternity leave then and just get like, Christmas and New Year's off essentially. I'll get what is it, 8 weeks off, I think, at that time. So I can still get to use it. I just can't use it now when it's kind of like the most important time to use it, I think. But
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
I mean I have PTO, which I'll use, but my boss has also been very flexible. Like he's essentially like, all right, you can come in the morning. Just, if you can get everything done that you can get done, you can just go like as soon as you're done with like the big stuff. Like you can go home like half day. I'll just give you credit for like the full day.
At least you're getting that someone who's working with you. I mean,
Yeah, it's nice. It's definitely nice.
so that helps. Oh man, I love it. The
It's
family's
funny. As
out.
soon as Grandma came in here, she like showed us like a new burping method that worked way better, and we're like, oh, okay. Well, I guess you were an expert. So
What did
What
she
was your
do?
method?
He was doing
mine was
he was holding like this.
yeah. I hold him by his face, like I check mark him,
Like
like I'd
this?
sit him up. Yeah, and then lean his head into my Nike checkmark hand and burp him like that.
And then the new method.
Is you essentially like lay his belly over your thigh and like and his legs will be in between your legs, so like you can close your like I can close my 2 legs like this to like pin his legs in, and then like he's basically resting on his tummy. Oh yeah, push it out, push it out, push it out.
Oh, he's making a face. Is that a poop face?
Do it.
I,
Oh
there's the
yeah.
cry. Come here, Tiff.
Oh
Check
my god.
check out Theo.
Who's this pod dog?
Pod Pup.
Pod Pup.
Oh, pod pup, not dog yet.
Who's that? It's
Oh.
Aunt Tiffany. Oh my goodness.
What do you call
Oh my goodness. I can't
Japanese
believe
ants?
Wait, so Theo did poop, right?
Antu.
Antu. Auntie.
Auntie-san.
TT.
he's so cute. He
Oh
definitely
man.
pulls Asian from the foot.
Oh yeah.
Them Asian genes are strong.
Yeah, it's funny. My his pediatrician is Japanese and he's married to a white lady and he's like, "Oh, I love mixed Asian babies. They're my favorite."
Technically, he's kind of papa.
Yeah.
Bobby made a me.
Oh, a you?
Yeah.
Okay, this always okay. Get out of here. It's not about you.
Are you a little tiff?
He's gonna be her size in like 3 weeks.
Yeah, so his main goal, because we had his first doctor's meeting on Monday, is he just needs to be eating. I mean, everything looks good as like as far as his physical went.
Mm-hmm.
He wants him to, if he's eating how he should gain 1 ounce a day.
Okay.
Right now, his weight when we went in on Monday was 4 pounds, 14 ounces. So if we go back Friday, he should be just about a little over 5 pounds. If he's working out, which I'm assuming it is. His appetite has definitely gone up over
Good.
these past few days.
Keep eating, little buddy. Keep eating.
Mm-hmm. It's funny because he's asleep now, but by like 11 o'clock probably. Well, I mean, he'll wake up in between, but it's like 11, 1, 3:30. He's like wide awake because I guess that's when he was awake when he was in the tummy. And even like the NICU nurses are like, yeah, he's always awake at night. I'm like, oh, thanks. Great. Great.
He's gonna be up gaming.
Oh.
Oh
Mm,
yeah.
mm, mm, mm.
I
Here
know
it
you,
goes.
man, are just like watching his facial expressions, just waiting for something.
This is like literally all the grandparents do that, and everybody comes over. You just sit and watch them. This is the entertainment.
How was Grandma's first reaction?
Oh, she's very happy to be hanging out here. Yeah, I'm glad. And plus, I'm glad she's here too.
Good.
It'll be a big help. Okay, hold on 1 second. Let's see if I can. Okay, dingus. Yeah. You're turning into tomato.
Oh yeah, Asian glow.
So the socks
Okay.
on the
He's
hands,
like, all right, I'm good.
I think Matt, you said it is to keep him from scratching himself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cut nails.
Here's his little crooked foot. It's hard to tell because he has a sock on, but
When does treatment for that start?
we have his first telehealth meeting to talk to the doctor about it tomorrow, and then he has another in-person meeting in mid-May with a pediatric orthopedic guy who's going to look at it too. They're all part of children, so like they're all part of the same group. And then I also have this one lady who I found through like I don't know like parent groups and stuff
Mm-hmm.
from San Diego who I'm sending his files and crap to because she's like some California expert on it. So I figured what, if I have to drive a couple hours to get the best service, I'll go do it. I don't care.
Yeah, exactly.
It's for something major, so you might as well get the best if you can.
True.
100%. Yeah, absolutely.
Especially for you. You're so spoiled.
Dude, he's getting more hair too.
Oh, Bob, how was the drive home with Theo in the car?
No, it wasn't too bad. Chelsea was in the back seat because we had to make sure he didn't. I don't know. Get stressed out when he was in there. But we drove really slow. Luckily, LA traffic is conducive to driving slow anyway, so
Oh, perfect.
it worked out. I was a little nervous on the freeway. I'm like every little bump. I'm like, oh, is he okay? But he's pretty tough. All these IVs and all this crap he had in him and stuff, and he hardly ever cried about it. Heals really fast. And then the day he comes home, we cut up your freaking wiener, dude. Oh, I'm so sorry, bro.
Oh,
It is tough, but everything's healed nice and well, and he's doing super good.
oh man.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
heard
this is what
Matt.
I do.
I heard Matt already got to hold him.
Yeah, whenever you come here, he's ready for you.
Oh.
I'm trying to give him off to everybody, so he's like not a shy kid. I don't want one of those like hides behind your legs, and you're like, oh, I'm sorry, he's shy. He doesn't talk to anybody but mom and dad.
Nah, this kid's gonna be ready for it.
Yeah. You got a lot of uncles and aunties who will help you.
Oh, I remember you were telling us about the The live stream during the birth. Was it during?
Oh yeah.
During the birth, right?
Oh no, it was when he was in the NICU.
Oh,
So
the
like
NICU.
you could when you go home, if you don't, because we definitely slept there some nights, but obviously we have to go home and shower and all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But they just essentially have like a webcam that hangs over his area, and you can log in. They give you like a password, all that kind of thing, and you type in like what's your relation to the child, and then it just shows you like a like this kind of like a view like this.
Top down.
Yeah. There's no sound or anything, but there's like a little chat. It's like Twitch, so there's like a little chat on the side, so you can like when the first day when I gave it to my parents and they gave it out to everybody, there was like I don't know like 10, 15 people in there just typing in the chat like, oh look at this guy, and I was telling Matt because me and Matt were joking about how he's already going to be a little streamer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
He's
he
got
already
a
had
screen name already.
He already had a gamer tag, did he not?
Yes, his first gamer tag. This is the Green Zebra 3838.
Green Zebra 3838. Remember that, people. Remember that. Oh man.
You heard it here first.
But yeah, so far, I mean, he's been pretty good for us. As no sleep, but he hasn't been like a I'm gonna cry for no reason. He cries. He's something. He wants something.
So, what advice could you give to Matt and I for if we have kids?
Pull out.
The advice is that you'll be fine. You guys are so you're smart enough, and I trust you guys enough, knowing you that I have no fears that you'll be able to handle a newborn. You guys will be just fine. You'll be
I've never
tired.
actually had. I've never had that fear. I've
Yeah.
always assumed I could. It's a little bit of like the desire that kind of ebbs and flows in and out of like my life.
Yeah, I mean, like I know you guys. You guys could handle it. You guys are responsible enough, and like if you were in this situation, I would have zero worries.
Yeah, you got to think like there's been trillions of people who've done this, and they've been 10% as capable as someone like us to do it.
Mm-hmm. You guys are super equipped. Your families would be like like I know your folks and everything, and your friends. Obviously, I think you guys are more than have a village to help you guys.
That's the key.
That is nice to know. There's definitely a network of people we all know that would love to, hold this baby and help out.
It's like one of the like you have people I could be like, all right, Matt, here you go, and like I could go do something and have no fear. Here
Yeah.
you go, Ryan. Be right back.
Matt, when's the
I
last
mean,
time
don't
you
go for like 8 hours, but like,
Yeah, Matt, when's the last time you changed a diaper? Oh wait. Probably not that long is what I'm guessing. But when's the last
I've
time?
actually never done it.
Really?
Yeah, I don't like it.
Oh, I'm
I don't like poop and throw up. Mostly poop. Actually no, equal.
That's funny. Chelsea doesn't mind poop, but she really doesn't like throw up either. She's really anti throw up.
I'm
I don't know. I'm good with all of it. He's already pooped and peed on me, so I mean, whatever.
I can do pee and blood, but yeah, puke and poop. No.
It's interesting since like all he takes in is milk. Even the doctor was telling us his like poop is like a mix of processed and unprocessed milk. So it honestly is like it looks like I don't know if you've seen like cheese curds, like
Mhm.
some of his poop. It if he isn't able to digest it in time, it's just like poop mixed with cheese curds. He's like, yeah, that's just what it looks like.
Dope.
But
Someone else
it
out there.
surprisingly doesn't stink. I mean, I'm sure it'll get there, but right now, okay.
I had to look
Push
up
it out,
images
dude.
of cheese curds. So you're
Push
telling
it out,
me
dude.
his poop looks like cheese curds.
As if there were some. Well, one thing was nice about when we went to the doctor is he kind of went like over a general what to expect when your baby's home for like the first few days, how they're going to react, and like what things they'll do, and like he was doing all the things he said, like oh he'll hiccup a lot, and like how like certain ways that he breathes that might like alarm a parent. Like he'll take like rapid breaths sometimes, or it'll seem like he's not breathing for like short periods. And he's like, if you never have kids or you've never dealt with kids this small, it's like they can only do one thing at once. They can
Mhm.
suck, they can breathe, or they can push out of their butt, but they can't do any of them at the same time yet. So it's like they're trying to coordinate all these things, and like when he's doing one, he stops breathing. So like once he goes back to breathing, he's like catch up. So he'll get like like kind of rests, and he's like everything like that's normal. So it's like things that might alarm you if you had no idea what's going on, stuff like that. His poop changing colors, like from his like first poops from when he first came home to just like 3-4 days later, how it changes. And he's like, geez, everything. I mean, I guess that's his job. He's supposed to.
Yeah, I had no
Does he
idea about
sleep
any
with
of
an
that.
oximeter?
So you have what?
Does he sleep? Does he wear or sleep with an oximeter?
Nope, he's completely free of everything. No signs of distress or nothing, so he's good. Didn't have to go home with oxygen or anything like that. So
Just laying in daddy's legs, taking a nap, pooping on you.
Turning 3 weeks soon, huh?
I know.
Are you play basketball tomorrow or this weekend?
I'll try to now that I have extra
Ah,
hands.
I mean, I'm not gonna be around, but
I don't even know if it's happening, but we'll see.
that's true. I haven't got a text from Peter this week.
So we shall see. Oh, Denver's crushing the Clippers right now, eh? Okay. Well, tomorrow, hopefully, Theo actually sees the Lakers win. I was hoping he'd see one, but so far, no good.
But did he already
Unfortunate.
watch a game with you and Lakers lost, or what happened?
Yep.
And on Sunday, when I went there and watched the game when I got to see them.
Bummer.
Yep.
Yeah.
How will you feel if
You
he
want
grows
you
up?
want to go you want to go see Uncle Ryan and Aunt Tiff and let him hold
Oh,
you
yeah.
and abuse you?
You guys can come down here anytime you want. But I'm sure it's easier for me to go there. I'll bring him a Celtics jersey.
Don't you dare.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. But see, I mean, as far as his legs go, like size wise, it's fine. I think this is a must. Definition wise, is
Although what?
a little bit smaller. I think just ever so slightly, but that's just kind of what happens when this. I think it's just from it was the knee below is
Mhm.
where his issues came from.
Mm-hmm.
It just got less supply just because of XYZ reasons. But even when the doctor saw him, yeah, a few days after he came out, he's like, wow, it's not nearly as I thought it was going to be like dramatic when we saw it on the ultrasound. He's like, this looks like completely fixable, normal, no big deal stuff. I was like, oh, thank God.
That's
Hell
awesome to
yeah.
hear.
And he's not in any pain. Like we can move it and everything, and he can like he's all good with it, which is nice.
Yeah, move his legs
Reach for the stars, loser.
with his legs with the no
Is this
kneecaps.
is it Muhammad Ali who did this or what?
No, yeah, like the double fist or whatever.
He is big into keeping his hands and arms up by his face. I don't know, just one of those things.
That's good defensive posture. So he's gonna be a good basketball defender.
A future center?
No.
Yeah.
He's a
Growing to be a
living,
center,
breathing
dude.
point guard.
So it's funny, right? Like Chelsea's mom was also at Chelsea's brother's place when they had their son, but their son was full term and not growth restricted or anything.
Mm-hmm.
So he came out normal size. So I was asking her, I was like, oh, so like what was the size difference between Theo and Noah? And she's like, yeah, Noah was huge, like probably more than double his size.
Damn.
I was like, dang, dude, that's pretty crazy. You sorry. Oh, sorry. Did I tickle you? My bad, my bad.
Don't do that.
Theo's gonna get there. Yeah, I had one of my family members, their baby came out a little light, and so for a while, small guy, little small, but dude, now he's getting ready to run. He ain't small no more.
Yeah, yeah. I'm confident he'll be fine. He'll be fine. He'll just grow. He just take a little longer to grow. That's all.
Do you guys know your guys' sizes when you were born?
No, not off the top of my head.
If I say 9 pounds, is that like way too heavy?
No.
No, I don't think that's way too heavy. I mean, that's pretty heavy, but not way too heavy.
Because
I think I was 7'2".
and I'm pretty sure I was
Were
like,
you?
near the heavier spectrum.
I wonder if you were like a past 40 weeks baby.
Me?
No, Ryan.
Hmm.
I don't know. I heard it was like maybe a year and a half in, I finally came out.
I think I was 39.
39. Yeah, that's nice. It's good amount of time. I
Yeah.
think so. He came out 35, but I think technically his like I don't know his gestational age based on his like size and everything when he came out, he was like 33-ish weeks based on size.
33 based on size, but 35 actual.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting. Oh,
When does he get to eat something other than what he's eating right now?
I just saw something about that. I think it's like 6 to 8 months, something like that. I could be wrong. I think it's about that time though. Up until 6 to 8 months, he's just straight milking,
Straight milk.
which is pretty wild. You just survive off milk. No water, no solid stuff, just milk. I mean, I get there's water in there, but
could we do that as like adult humans? Could we get
Yeah.
away with just milk for like more than 2 weeks?
Probably if you
Uh,
had been accustomed to milk growing up, but if you were not, maybe not.
Yeah, I'm assuming here that you're not lactose intolerant.
Mhm.
yeah, maybe like breast milk, not like regular cow milk,
Good point. Okay.
Even better.
or formula. Even
Matt,
better.
I've got sources.
Yeah.
No, I told Chelsea, she produces so much that we should find people who are freaks and sell her milk.
You really could.
Are you throwing out any?
No, we're not throwing out. So you can
Okay.
freeze milk, and it's good for it technically up to a year, but the nurses say use it within 6 months because like just like anything, like things get freezer burn and they taste funny or funny after a certain amount of time. So 6 months and then throw it out. So, but we just have so much. Like I have like the bottom two shelves of my freezer are just Chelsea's milk
Oh my
because she was
God.
producing crazy amounts.
Yeah, because
Which is a good thing. Even the nurses were like, "We've never seen anybody like make this much so quick."
you definitely hear people who can't produce enough milk. I've heard
Oh yeah.
of people who, yeah, definitely are like hyper. I don't know what the term is, but essentially like producing way more milk than they need. Where it's like it's gonna hurt if they don't lactate.
Oh yeah. Chelsea's on dairy cow mode right now for sure.
Mhm. Moo mode.
Oh yeah. Just hook her up to one of those
Yeah.
machines and just feed her stuff, and there we go. We're cruising.
Dude, if Theo just had a cousin, then the cousin could be getting milked.
Yeah, it's true.
He does have a cousin. It's two technically.
I guess
You're
technically,
right.
yeah, he does.
I'm sorry.
Yes, that's true. That's true. But will you ever see those cousins? That I don't know actually. Who knows
Oh,
when and if that'll ever happen. I've only ever seen them once. I've only seen one of them once.
Did they bring them to the wedding?
The baby boy wasn't born yet, but the baby girl, yes.
So the
She was
only
like
time you saw her was the
she
only
was
time
like
I
2
saw
or
her.
3. Yeah.
Pricey.
I mean, it'd be cool. It would be cool, but like their families like we don't live in the country, so
I have a distant cousin that I don't like. I haven't talked to since I was like 10 on the other side of my family.
distant,
He's like 10 years older.
like geographically too, or just distant, like
Geographic, yeah. Originally like New York. I think currently like Houston. But like it's not like we ever hung out or
mhm.
called or anything. Even added each other on social media. I don't even know like what kind of adult he is.
You just
I just-
know each other exist.
yeah, we just know each other exists.
Yeah. I'm not tight with like any of my family except my one pack of cousins. It's like 3 girls, and
I was
that's
gonna
it.
say that you had cousins. I thought you were tight with.
But besides them and like their folks, our family's pretty small. It feels like, as far as like who we're actually close with, and not just nice to, you know.
Well, that family just
Speak-
grew by one.
Yeah, yeah. Speaking of which, I did. I just sent not just like a couple weeks ago. I sent my DNA to Ancestry, and
Oh
they gave
yeah.
me like 3 months of like their premium, and so I've been working on my family tree because it feeds you hints like, hey, we found this birth certificate, or we found this immigration registration, or whatever. So my family tree is like, I've gotten into like second great like grandparents, like
Didn't you find like a family tree thing, like when you were
my
on like a family vacation or something?
yeah, my aunt is a librarian and a very good researcher. And so she has been able to collect over the years a lot of information of our family from my dad's side. And there's pictures and all this stuff that go back to like before 1900 European immigration stuff. There's like autobiographies. There's a lot of good stuff in there on my dad's side. Well kept records.
And you have copies of these?
Yeah. The
Damn.
personal like hard
That's
copies,
pretty
I do
awesome.
not. My aunt does. She's the what do you call that person? Like the not the gatekeeper, but like the record keeper.
Like the archiver or something like
Yeah,
that.
the archiver, yeah. And I think based on my interest in it, I am next to receive it because my cousin, her son,
Dude, that's cool. I mean, you can
is
see where
not
all your family members came from and like your
oh, I've
food
seen it. Yeah,
culture and
yeah,
stuff. Like that's sick.
yeah, yeah. And then in a couple weeks, after they process my DNA, I'll actually have like DNA information of where or like what I am made out of. Colombiano, Espanol.
So she has the physical copies. Do you happen to have any digital copies?
Oh yeah, it's cool actually. Ancestry.com, like they have like public records and pictures of public records. So, for example, like I saw like my great uncle's World War II draft card, like with his signature and like his
Oh,
birthday.
that's dope.
Yeah, and like and then there's like cemetery records and burial records and marriage records, residence records. There's just a bunch of stuff.
You
And in
know,
newspaper clippings too, if like their name ever popped up in a newspaper or their face, like it'll find it. And I think it's like using AI, basically like scanning the entire national archive of everything that's in any registrar and like uploading it.
That is wild.
it's pretty badass.
My like our high school yearbook is in there. So it found like me through the CV yearbook. Like there's like a picture of
That's
me
great. Like, what?
and like on there's even a picture of like me on the football team. Like it could like pinpoint my face in the group picture, like the football team there's like 40 people in it.
Jesus.
And it could like pinpoint where you are at in the picture and like your name on the list of teammates' name. And it's like, here, is this you? And you're like, yeah, that's crazy.
So if it's asking, is this you? Have you come across suggestions that aren't you?
Me personally, no. For me, it's pretty accurate because there is another Matthew Rebold, but he's in Connecticut and at a different age, and so it can differentiate between me and that person. It's like it's never giving me any of that person's information. It's like, hey, there's this like mid 30-year-old guy who lives in Southern California named Matthew Rebold. This is probably the same guy.
Yeah, that's probably a poor
Okay.
question because I guess for that to happen, you need someone with your name, right? About the same age. And then
Yeah.
therefore,
In my location.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Like,
And so it's pretty good. It's pretty good at picking that up, like differentiating.
Yeah, like I probably wouldn't find any is this you, Ryan Dorman? No, that's there's only one that I know of.
There are a couple things that like when you get like deeper in the generations, there are a couple things that get thrown off. Like my aunt who has all this recorded before Ancestry has to like correct a couple things that Ancestry does because like of changes in spelling, changes in marriage. There's like siblings that it's like says that exist but don't, or they're in the wrong spot. It's not perfect, but it's pretty good.
You know, it reminds me of ChatGPT or any AI. It's a good start.
Mhm.
Like it gives you a really pretty good foundation and you can bounce off from there.
Uh-huh. Waiting like 20, 30 years, all you got to do is like drop a hair in some like a vending machine, and it'll give you all that too. Like, it'll be super efficient or something.
Drop a follicle. Oh boy.
That's it.
That's it. I
Done.
mean, everyone has your DNA already anyway.
I was also, when Matt said like, oh, I saw like stuff from my great 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 so and so. I always thought like it'd be cool if you wrote a book, like, not to sell or anything, but like just to talk about your family life, and you just maybe you imagine generations down the line, somebody like Matt comes and gets to read it and just read all the bullshit you're writing.
That's what happened.
Yeah.
Then I told you that's what happened with my family. My uncle, great uncle or great great uncle, don't remember. He was a Jewish and survived through Kristallnacht in Germany or Poland. I don't remember, one of the two. And so he's like writing about like escaping Germany and World War and Nazi Germany and all this stuff. It's pretty crazy.
That is way more epic than Pod Dogs.
Yeah, way more epic than whatever my
Right.
great 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 grandkin are gonna watch from this.
It's so true. You
Maybe
think
not,
about like
Matt. Time will
I had
tell.
similar stories, right? It's like my great or like my grandparents and their parents or whatever had to like flee China because of like feudal wars or something like that.
Uh-huh.
And then
Oh.
what's my hardship is I had to like walk to school sometimes.
Yeah, my hardcore WoW character died.
Yeah, right.
Oh, man.
What's up, you little tomato?
From what I know
Scooch up
about
a
my
little
family, I
tomato.
think like my great great grandparents, I had on my father's side immigrated from France to Costa Rica to sell shoes. That's the story I know.
France to Costa Rica.
Yeah, to sell shoes.
Dang,
That's
see?
cool. You're a shoe salesman.
And you got a
Well,
bunch of mixed stuff too.
the
So I'm
second
sure
half of
your
the
history is
story
crazy.
is that Costa Ricans didn't wear shoes at the time, so apparently it
So
was a
you filled
bad
that
business
need.
decision.
Oh, well, maybe they were filling a need.
Well, they stayed, so that's that.
Yeah, because pura vida, dude.
Yeah, pura vida.
Listen, I'm glad it worked out because otherwise you wouldn't exist. So.
That's true.
You would have been French.
Ew, Rudy Gobert, gross.
Ew, Rudy Gobert.
Super spreader, ew.
I don't get that one, but that's okay. I'll move on.
He started COVID, dude.
Oh, okay. Ew. That guy.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
sucks.
Ooh. So what outfit are you gonna put him in tomorrow? Any of the outfits you chose?
Mm, who knows? Who knows? We have a lot of clothes, but you pick something out and you're like, oh, this is cute, and then you start putting it on, and then he decides he wants to pee all over it. So maybe he don't like it. I personally like Chelsea like onesies. This kind of setup. I like the t-shirt diaper or t-shirt pants combo a little better. I don't know. I just think it's easier to work with.
No, not an aesthetic thing. It's just a functional thing for you.
Yeah, like I don't know, like onesie sleeves and shoulders. It's just like a little tight, and like babies don't really want to cooperate with you, so it's a little harder to get them in it. I mean, t-shirts is just like they're so loose, you can just be like, boop, boop, and it's all in there. Especially if it's like a long sleeve. Oh my god, getting long sleeves on people who don't want to cooperate with you is.
Mhm.
So you've already put a long sleeve on him?
Oh yeah, and like or like putting on the onesies with like legs and stuff too. It's just like if he's not cooperating, it's such a pain in the ass. And obviously you're stronger than him, but you don't want to like force it because you think I'm gonna snap you in two.
But they're so the bones are so malleable at that age.
Yeah.
Yep.
like I said, no kneecaps.
Yeah, it's crazy how much he can fly. He'd probably kick himself in the face if he wanted to.
Oh,
Oh,
he's trying.
He just
show
he's
to
like,
the
you
camera,
dare
dude.
me? He's like, you dare me?
Oh man.
Chelsea's out. Do you have headphones in or can
No,
Chelsea?
I'm just talking out loud.
She's out
I'm
cold.
telling you, she's out. It's good. I need her to be
Yeah.
out cold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She needs to take a long rest, and like sometimes she'd try to take a nap, and like I could tell she's only like half asleep because she'll cry and like she'll look, or like if I'm doing something she'll like look, and I'm like, I know you care, I get it, it's important, but you got to sleep. You're like running on 2 hours of sleep. Even the doctor said, he's like, the most important thing right now is that like you get sleep. Like talking about Chelsea, because
Mhm.
like you can't be all like, you know, what do
Not
we want to
alert.
call it? Yeah, like baby brain, because you have 1 hour of sleep in 2 days.
Yeah, then you have 2 babies to take care of.
And it's crazy how much it actually affects her. Like, when he was still in the NICU and we were sleeping like full amounts, and she was eating the meals consistently regular, right? She was producing all this crazy amounts of milk. And then since he came home, our sleep schedules got all screwed up, and like our eating is like all screwed up just because it's like more random now. Like her production definitely dipped. She went down like, I don't know, let's just say like 30%. And but then there was a day where she got like, like 3 hour nap, and then like another 3.5 hour nap, and even just that day it like jumped way back up. And it's just like, oh, just these little things make a big difference for her like milk production.
Man, a little bit of sleep, a little rest, and food works wonders. I think most of us could use more sleep. Ooh. Just so nice just to like look at him.
Yeah, we're gonna watch Attack on Titan season 3, huh, dude?
Bro, we were actually just talking about that like right before you got here.
So back to the episode, as we were talking about.
That's true. We're in the middle of an episode right now.
Oh, nice.
I think this episode has transitioned to baby talk, is what it is.
Hey, pleasant surprise for me.
Yeah, it was a pleasant surprise. So we didn't talk about Attack on Titan, but that's fine. We could talk about it next time. And the other news nuggets. Those aren't as important. And with that, I think we can end it here. I think we did good, everybody. We did great.
Yes,
Pod
we
Pup
did.
out.
Pod Dogs out. Pod Pup out. We'll see you all next time. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, make sure to like and subscribe. If you didn't enjoy it, make sure to like and subscribe. That helps us help you with more content.